Hi friends, it's Tracy from the Financial Freedom Diary, and today we are back to review my budget planner setup for the month of November. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe below. And thank you to everybody who have subscribed and who keep returning. I appreciate you guys so much. So y'all know that November is my birthday month, so I'm excited for November. I will be off from work some days. I think I'm taking one day just so I can take naps. But I was going more for like a, you know how the leaves start to change and you see the gold ones, the, some of them are burgundy, you know, there's so many different colors during the fall. And so I was trying to get that to translate to paper, and so that's what I did here with this design that I chose for the month of November. And so for my monthly calendar, I am going to go ahead and put down my bills. I tried to reduce my bills to where I don't have as many. So the 4 that you guys see is years and years of hard work. And I work real hard at not trying to add any more. It's a challenge because every day I'm like, I think I can do with this, I can have this or something else, and it's like, is there another option to that instead of, you know, like adding on another expense? And I'm thinking about, and these bill due stickers, these are some old ones that I have. They came from Caffeinated Kate, and this was from her old burnt floral. So yay, I should have used that brown. I like these brown ones down here. I think that's such a pretty color. I hope y'all can't hear my neighbor out there. I don't know if that's like a trash can or something that they're doing out there, but they're a little noisy. So the internet is around, I'm gonna put that around the 4th, because I think it processes around the 5th, but I'm gonna put it on the 4th since the 5th is a Saturday. And my cell phone bill, my portion, automatically withdraws from my account on the 17th. The bigger ones where there's like an influx or the amount is so big that I don't trust anyone to take that out. Sorry, I was about to overlap outside of the cell here, or the box. I'm not sure why I call it a cell. I was actually coding today, so my brain is thinking about tables. Stuck on tables. But yeah, and so let's see. It's my birthday month. I don't know if I'm gonna do nose bands. I think I'm gonna track my nose bands, but I'm not gonna give myself a goal. I have these Caffeinated Kate stickers from, it's a freebie that she gave me, or was included in one of my orders, and I have these old Planner Kate freebies. So I'm trying to use up my old stash. So I think I'm going to use this cupcake here. I like the bow, but it doesn't really match. Well, it kind of does. The darker shades, it does. There, we're going to drop that down there. So hopefully y'all can see that, because I'm way over in the corner. And I'm going to put myself a present and everything. But yeah, so far so good. I don't have any plans. Haven't made any plans. Haven't had time to even think about making plans for my birthday. Right now, the only thing I want to do is just chill out. But yeah, I'm not sure if I'm gonna do, count my nose bands for the month of November. I think I'm just gonna give myself a break. That doesn't mean I'm gonna go crazy, but I'll probably increase my personal money for the month of November, so that way I can splurge on something if I want. You guys know that I get paid twice a month. Oh, you know, there's something I wanted to explain to you guys. When I do my weekly check-ins, I always do Sunday through Saturday. So it's always the first week of the month. It's always the first Sunday of that month. So in November, my first Sunday is going to be November 6th. So that'll be my week 1. I don't do calendar month. It's too confusing for me. And it's not as static as that way is for me. What was I saying about my paychecks? I get paid twice a month. I get paid twice a month, on the last business day of the month and on the 15th. So my last October check is going to be my very first paycheck. And I should have just put down my payday stickers. See how I forgot all of that? My brain is everywhere but where I'm supposed to be thinking about. But there. But yeah, I have so many caffeinated cake stickers, so I'm like, I just want to be able to use all her stickers up, and they're really pretty. She's on Etsy. And of course, y'all know Planner Kate is on Etsy. There, got that done. So this check is paycheck number 1 for me. And that's when I get paid on the 31st. Paycheck number 1. When I get paid on the 15th, that's paycheck number 2. Paycheck number 1 kind of handles all the heavy bills in my cash envelopes, and most of my savings comes out of paycheck number 2. I also do a monthly budget. I do an estimate around the 15th through the 18th of the month, and I like to project what November is going to be. Helps kind of calm me down. Give me some peace of mind that I'm not going to jack up the money. It's already planned out. So let's say I get really busy and I can't budget my very first paycheck. I can always come here to my monthly budget and I have something to go by. So that way I don't try anything. There's something about it that lets me know the money is already spent. So I don't have this extra money. Right? There's something with my brain in the phrase extra money that I like to just go absolutely nuts. But these are the paycheck budget slips or sheets that are in the budget packs that are in my Etsy shop. 5 paycheck budgets come in the pack, as well as a monthly budget. And that's so that it meets the different needs. I only need 2. Some people only do monthly. Some people are like me, and others are every 2 weeks. And then you got other people who are every week. And so for the weekly check-in, I did put household back in here because I'm not sure if I am going to give myself cash again. I kind of miss having my household in cash, so I think I will be returning to having my household in cash when November comes around. So I think that I'm going to return. And this is just a spending tracker to track everything that I spent out of these buckets, right? And this does not include anything that automatically comes out of my account, like my bills. My bills, I do that main tracking in every dollar, and it does all the math and everything else. And then you guys see me every Saturday doing a weekly check-in with my cash envelopes. And groceries, dining out, household, and personal. These are the categories where I tend to overspend. And so this adds friction. It's an extra step. When I get home from shopping, I have to sit down, write the date, what store, what category, and the amount. So if I have one receipt, I have to break that out. There's something about that that kind of helps keep me in check, having that extra step to do. Whereas sliding my debit card is real easy for me, and it doesn't give me that friction. I just kind of forget. I'm not sure what it is. That and the tactical, you know, like feeling the money, seeing the money. This is all I have. And when that slot in my wallet is empty, there's something about that to me that registers a lot, hits differently than sliding my debit card does. And I don't know what it is. It just works. This just works to keep you under control. The next thing is my sinking funds, and this is my sinking funds cover Christmas and gifts. What else do I have in there? Household is one of them. Electronics is one of them. And household, the one that I made for the sinking funds, and I had forgotten why I made it. It was because of the bigger purchases, like when I go to Sam's, when I buy the paper towels and the tissue and the detergent, and when I'm buying the big bulky stuff, I go to Sam's and just pick that up so that way it lasts me a few months, and I'm not going to Sam's all the time. I really don't, Sam's is okay for me, but it's not someplace I like to go frequently, because I'm a get in and get out kind of girl. I don't want to have to flash no cards, and I don't want to have to it's not my thing. But that's what the household sinking fund was for, and I had totally forgot about that. And who else? I got my subscriptions, because guys know I have my project management professional certification, my Sam's Club membership, things like that come out of that bucket right there. And so this just tracks when I do the spending, even though I use a debit card, I track that here. So that way you can see how the money is flowing. I never want that particular debit card for me to register that card as extra money. So here's where I keep track of that. It's kind of weird, but for some reason, when I pay just my bills out of my main primary account, I don't use it for anything else. It doesn't even occur to me to use it for anything else. Like when I have to go get gas, I know, okay, there's only so many trips I can make to get gas for my car, and it stops the spending. So hopefully you guys understand my system, and it was just something that I came up with just to help me reduce my discretionary spending, because once I had enough money in my income to cover my bills, and there was a time when I had so many bills that I didn't have enough income to cover it, and so I used to side hustle. It was hard to get that under control, get the spending under control. And then when I switched to cash, and so I had to take that out one time or two times out of the month. I tried twice at first, and it didn't work out for me because I don't like going to the bank. But it's like once I committed to it and I started seeing, okay, I do better. I don't sacrifice my bills for these splurges that I typically have when I'm in a store, and I try to stay my butt out of the store too, because I don't know how to act. And I know how I get really excited when I spend. But anyway, this is my budget planner setup, but hopefully you guys understand how I operate and how I think and why I do things the way that I do it. I think that with any budgeting system, you have to come up with what encourages you and what deters you from doing things that will cost you in the long run. $5 here, $5 there. It doesn't matter like when you're looking here, but if you keep doing it, that behavior kind of compounds. And I was nickeling and diming myself to death. So y'all, thank y'all so much for watching my video. Let me know what y'all think. And I will talk to you guys again on Saturday when we do my week cash envelope, week 2 or week 1. I think it's week 1 check-in for my cash envelopes for October. Y'all have a super fantastic Thursday. Bye.